Hello, what's up guys and welcome back sa ating channel, and for today's episode we're going to talk about variables. I'm also gonna show you how can you apply and use variables in making a program here in Java. So first, let's understand what is variables. Variables are used to store information to be referenced and manipulated in a computer program. Ibig sabihin nito ay, ang variable is pwede natin lagyan ng information, let's say yung x sa math. If you put a number that is equal to x, then the x is a variable. Dahil meron siyang nakastore na value, but the difference in programming, hindi siya nagli-limit sa numbers lang. Ang sa programming is, when you talk about variables, you can store text or what we call string. So string is a data type, and we can also put boolean. Boolean is also a data type which nagko-contain ng true or false na value. So to understand this completely, it is important for us to know and understand the different data types. First data type that I'm going to talk about is int. Its size is 4 bytes, and the value it can store is around negative 2 billion to positive 2 billion. Ang gamit nito is to store numbers, but it cannot hold numbers with decimal. So next is double. So its size is 8 bytes, and the value it can store is numbers with 15 decimal places. Next is boolean. So its size is 1 bit, and it can store only 2 values, that is true or false. Next is char. Its size is 2 bytes, and it can only store 1 letter or character. Next is string. The size varies on how many characters you put, and the value it can store is a sequence of characters. These are the data types you will usually use or you will handle in most cases. Now there are more data types, but hindi naman to masyadong nagamit, but I'm still gonna talk about it. We have byte, just like integers, but a bit smaller. So the value it can store is around negative 127 to 128. Next is short, also just like an integer, but its range is around negative 32,768 to 32,767. Next is long, still para siyang integer, but its range is sobra-sobra na ito. I don't think magamit to unless we are really using big numbers like calculating astronomical distance. Next is float. Now, it's the same as double but a bit small, and it can only store up to 6 to 7 decimal places. So this can lead to less accuracy than double. Later, I will show you on how to use it properly and how can it be applied in making a program. Pero for now, let's look at its definition. So, primitive data types. So, these are the basic pieces of data that you can use in programming. They represent simple values and usually built into programming language. In Java, primitive data types are stored directly in memory and aren't treated as objects. On the other hand, reference data types are used for more complex data. Instead of holding the actual value, they just hold a pointer to where the value is stored in memory. Think of it like a link that points to an object in a different area of memory. Para mas maintindihan nyo, let's compare it. So the primitive stores data, the reference stores an address. Primitive data type can hold one value. Reference can hold more than one value. Primitive uses less memory and reference uses more memory. So that's basically all you need to understand. Now, let's learn how to declare a variable. The first thing we need to do is to identify what data types are we going to use. Sabihin natin you want a variable na nag-store ng age natin, and since age is measured by numbers, we can use int or int. Tapos, it should be followed by a variable name. So you can name it A, B, or C. But for this one, I want to use age para mas madali siyang ma-identify. Tapos, equal sign. And for this one, you can put any value. Ikaw ang bahala. Pero, I'm gonna put 18 since I am 18 years old. And lastly, don't forget about the semicolon. So, semicolon is a rule in Java. Whenever you end a statement, you put semicolon. Another thing is not all data types is ganito ang gagawin natin. So, let's say string ang data type na ginamit mo. So, there's a difference in syntax. So, same concept. First, we need to identify the data type. So, string followed by a variable name. So, I want to name the variable name, then equal. So, instead of putting Frank right away, Frank, then semicolon. So, as you can see, there's an error. So, we need to put double quotation. Tapos, kung ano ang nasa loob ng double quotation na to, is yun ang value ng variable natin. So, I'm gonna put Frank inside the double quotation, then end it with a semicolon. Now, the error is gone. Now, let's try to display the variable. So, this is how you display the variable. Sys out, control space. Now, instead of putting Frank like this, we can just put name, name, since name carries the value Frank. Now, if we display this, if we run this, so it displays Frank, since name carries the value Frank. Now, we can also put a text beside the variable. This is how you do it. So, double quotation, then plus. Now, kung ano ang nasa loob nitong double quotation is ipiprint niya. So, sorry. So, my name is, then if we print this, my name is Frank. So, second one, let's try to print this variable. So, sys out, then double quotation, I am, space, plus, age, then another plus, then double quotation, years old, space, control 11, and my name is Frank, I am 18 years old. So this is how you display variables. Now for this basic program, I want to add more variables. So I want to add height and weight. So since ang height is usually meron siyang decimals, so let's use double for this one. Double height then equals what is a decent height? So 185.034. Yun lang unang pumasok sa isip ko. Then semicolon. And for the weight, actually pwede siyang double din again dito. Pero para maiba naman, let's use float. Since the same lang naman sila. So weight equals 90 point something 123, then semicolon. Now, as you can see dito, meron siyang error. So, this is also a rule in Java. Now, if we use float data type, we can we're gonna put F in the end of it. Now, the error is gone. Now, let's add more like boolean, variable A, since wala akong ibang maisip. Now, let's just put true, then semicolon. Now, if we put other data, like it shows error kasi hindi siya bagay sa data type na ginamit mo. So, it's either true or false lang ang pwede niyang i-carry for the boolean. So, let's just put true. So, let's print all these values. Sys out 3 times. If we run this, it should look like this. My name is Frank. I am 18 years old. Height. Oh, I forgot to put the label. So let's put the quotation and cm. Then we can also plus double quotation kg. Handsome, true. My name is Frank. I am 18 years old. Height is 185.034 centimeters. Weight is 90.123 kg. Handsome, true. So the only way for you to learn to code is to code. There's no shortcut, so I'm gonna give you a task. What you need to do is create a Java program that describes a personal profile using variables. Start by declaring variables, one for the name, one for the age, and one for the favorite color, and add as much as you like. Then use system.out.println to print out sentences that displays each piece of information. For instance, my name is followed by name variable. Next, print I am followed by age variable, then years old. Then continue to do this until you use all the variables you've input.